Hi there, everyone. Your Pyrel here with another vlog. Matt is holding the camera while I drive because I want Taco Bell. But we just finished hanging out, playing some Keyforge and Yu-Gi-Oh! Not in that order. It was Yu-Gi-Oh! First and then Keyforge. Had some pretty close games there. And then also...
There's a very bright light behind us. Is it an alien?
No, I don't think it's any of my Martians. No, it's a car behind me with super bright lights. Annoying. But, unrelated to the fact that we played card games, earlier today it was the premiere for Steven Universe Future. So that was fun. I kind of forced Matt into watching that and part of the movie because that was on when he showed up.
I had to quickly establish relationships and plot. Yeah,
although there's more to it than I've told you, and I didn't tell you much because I was busy watching, but songs are fun. The Steven Universe movie is a musical, but Steven Universe Future was pretty interesting. They showed the first 4 episodes, and we got to see some old faces and some new faces. And overall, I'm enjoying it so far. I've been calling it Steven Universe Shippuden because it just reminds me of how there's a time skip in Naruto. But, yeah. And from what you've seen of the show, what do you think?
Singing.
Well, that's just
very emotional.
Yes.
Pink bubbles.
Yes, there are pink bubbles.
And aliens are just accepted into society with no questions asked, and people can intimately relate and have offspring with said aliens, and there's no consequence whatsoever.
The integration part is really only the movie onwards. The offspring thing is a one-time thing with Steven. He is the only half gem, half human hybrid thing.
How do you have sex with a rock? I mean, the dad looks like the kind of guy who wouldn't have sex with a rock. But I mean, it just, the physics of it, I don't know.
It just happens.
It just happens.
But yeah, I'm really excited for that, and apparently there's going to be new episodes at 8 every Saturday, so I'm gonna look forward to
time.
Yeah, until there's another hiatus, because Steven Universe is infamous for that, apparently. But I'm glad I could start watching this like as it comes out, because I didn't get into Steven Universe until like season 5 was like 5 episodes in or something. But yeah, that was a thing. I'm still really hungry for Taco Bell.
I know, that's where we're going.
Yeah. But yeah. And as for Keyforge, I mentioned this earlier, but we had some pretty close games.
They were all really close.
Yes. We did the thing where, since we have more than 3 decks, we just did a match that was best 2 out of 3, and we just chose 3 decks to play with each. And you ended up winning, but the games were...
I lucked out that last round.
Yeah, that last one was...
it was
all really close, too. But I like the decks that I used. And Matt, he has a definitive list of like 5 decks he likes the most. So I need to eventually do that.
It'll take you 20 minutes if I'm being honest. You don't have nearly as many as me.
Yeah, you have like 4,000 decks and I have like 10. I think like you actually have like 25 or something.
25, 26, something like that.
Yeah, there's a lot of like really neat Keyforge things I also want to like invest in. Like Matt has this deck box storage thing that comes with like counters and whatnot. And it's just a nice way to store your stuff. So I might invest in that at some point. There's these really nice deck boxes that Matt was showing me last night as well on Messenger. He's like, look at this! These are like super awesome leather boxes with like hard magnets that can fit sleeved cards. I'm like, oh, that's really nice.
But you make it sound like every other box out there. It's designed in a way that makes it cool for Keyforge.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's just really neat. And you're dying from the cold.
Allergies, dude.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense, but when the winter gets cold and it just,
Is it like just the dry?
It's gotta be the dry. As soon as it gets to this, it's like, as soon as the air hits me, hacking up, sneezing.
Yeah, because like the moment we went outside,
watering.
like the moment we left my place to get in the car, that's when like you just started coughing. Oh, he's gonna die. He's gonna die and I'm gonna have Taco Bell. That's how it goes.
You're gonna die from Taco Bell.
Yes. You're just gonna die beforehand. that's a thing. Also, I recorded some Pokemon XD earlier. Well, I'm nearing the end of the story. The end of the main story is coming up. I don't know when this vlog is coming out, but it's coming up soon. I'm excited to record it, but I'm also really anxious for the final boss, because that's one that always makes me anxious, just because of how XD is.
Who is the final boss?
I'm not spoiling it.
It's XD. It's been out for like 15 years.
Well, watch my video when that comes out.
Way to self-promote.
Yep. But yeah, that's gonna be it, and I guess I'll just jump cut to something else.
Jump cut!
Okay, so I'm back home. Just finished editing episode 36. Yes, 36 of Pokemon XD. Also, this hoodie, this Sans hoodie, you can see the little zipper that I got from Fangamer. It's really comfy. I like it. I think this is one of the more thicker sweatshirts that I own, hoodies, whatever. But I don't mind because it keeps me warm. I mean, kind of fitting, because Sans does live in Snowdin, which is a snowy place in Undertale, but I like this. I like this one a lot. Anyways, I'm just really filming right now just so I can end it off, because it's like almost midnight, and yeah, I'm just relaxing at home. So thank you all so much for watching, and see you all next time for another vlog.